Yo, intro.
Smoke weed every day.
What's the motherfucking deal? We go see what shakes. This is like the most super late last minute den action going on. I sent out a couple little sources, whatever. But anyway, welcome to the Kush Den. If you're not familiar with the Kush Den is a 420 friendly conversation. So even if you don't partake in the 420, man, partake in the conversation. That's what it's all about. But even though we've been on the sober kick lately, been some sober dens until we reach some goals and set some standards here. There's plenty of things that we have to achieve and accomplish, and then we can get back to doing the dance the right way. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm just I've been keeping it kosher, man. Trying to keep the hair under wraps for now. You know, we'll let it loose tomorrow. But hopefully, all you guys are having a good Sunday night. Hope things are all well, fine and dandy in your world. I gave you power. Good to see you. And so we're gonna do a little black and mild dance. I really don't want to drink. I haven't been drinking. I've been trying to minimize the bullshit that I've been taking in, or most of the bullshit. I had a super cheat day yesterday, but it's all good. So like I say, we'll see who slides through. We'll see who doesn't. If not, catch it on the flip side. But today, I just want to spend a little bit of time talking about growth and progress. And again, if y'all don't know and you're new to this and not true to this, even if you don't partake in the 420, pour yourself up a nice adult beverage and make sure you partake in the conversation. That's the whole situation. It's all about y'all. I'm just facilitating the convo, but it's about what y'all want to talk about. And yes, if you don't drink, pour up a nice warm glass of milk. I personally won't be pouring up the warm glass of milk. I'm trying to maintain keeping the dairy out the diet for a while. But I more than encourage you to do such. Dr. Rabbit, good to see you. How you doing? So, like I say, we're going to fuck around, have a little fun in the den for a little bit, and then I'm going to go do my little late night workout thing. So, again, like I say, I hope y'all are having a good day. And like I say, we're going to discuss growth and progress. See, Dr. Rabbit, you live on life on the edge, man, and it's scary. I'm going to send you to strawberry milk rehab. You're living real dangerous out there, man. Real dangerous. So I'm talking about growth and progress. And why I want to talk about this, man, is I had an epiphany. And some people are going to relate to this. Some people are not. Some people are going to be like, okay, I get it. Some people are not going to care. But just as of late, man, I look at the world that we live in, and there's so much bitching and complaining about everything. And I could bitch and complain myself, but a lot of the stuff that has happened to me is my own fucking fault. Because I feel like, honestly, even though I'm nowhere near where I want to be or where I'm going to be, it's all my fault. Any decline that I've had in my life, regardless of the losses that I've taken, personally or people in my life or whatever it may have been, it's my fault. People don't want to take blame. People don't want to take responsibility for their milk with vanilla pie. What the hell? People don't want to take blame and responsibility for the course that their life is on. And I think if more people would do that, more people would see the success they want. But if for some reason it's always somebody else's fault. And the reason why I don't like to subscribe to the belief that it's somebody else's fault that I'm in the situation that I'm in is because, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Because if you give someone else the blame, in turn you're also giving them the power, because that means they have the control over your situation. It means you're not under control. Well, you know how we talk about being under control, because even though it's been a while, I haven't been under control in a while. But I can no longer do that, because as a man, you control your own life. No matter what, no matter how good, no matter how great, no matter how shitty, you are the one responsible for the outcome. And now some of us are born with physical limitations. Some people are born with illnesses. Some people are born with mental limitations. But when everything comes down to everything, pretty much all of it is your fault. There are a few outliers, a few exceptions where people just get born into a fucked off position and start off getting fucked over. Brandon, what's the motherfucking deal? 335 going live. What's going down? And so, like I say, I've just been really this whole weekend. I've been just kind of looking at things a lot differently. I tell you about toxic Twitter, and I just be looking at shit. And that's like the place where the most people fucking cry and bitch, and it's a platform for people to cry and bitch, and for other people to think that they give a fuck about their crying and bitching. But I said, no more, man. No more for me. Honcho's out. I'm done with the bullshit, man. Like, I have no time. Because I told you I'm on a mission. Like the world owes me $308 million. I got to recoup that. I took a loss of what should have been mine. And personally, in my mind, and people always say I'm crazy because I was never necessarily near it, but I feel like it was mine, and I'm going to stay in that mind frame until I obtain what I feel like I've been owed. And so to get there, I can no longer entertain people who are bitching and complaining and crying about the circumstances that more often than not they put themselves in. And eventually you got to start seeing shit for what it is. You can't have the same mind frame that you had as a teenager, as a young adult, as you start getting older, in the middle age and things like that. You eventually got to change the game, man. That's just how it works. And so why I say that is I've been looking at a lot of stuff, man. About a lot of black history, a lot of stuff they don't really talk about, they don't really teach you. But of course, it's not their job to teach you, whoever they is. It's it's about yourself. And so what I actually went back and I've been looking at a lot of those people who were actual slaves who came up and became millionaires out of slavery. Because to me, that's the ultimate rags to riches story, not this bullshit that goes on today. Like I've had to I've made a decision to withdraw from all the dumb shit, man. Like, I don't want to hear no complaining because, when you complain and you make these excuses, that gives you a crutch to lean on. Well, the only reason I didn't make it is because, such and such. Nah, fuck that, dog. I don't believe anything. Like, I don't believe there's a man. I don't believe there's a system, an organization, or anything. And that could be, but I don't believe in it. It's going to stop me from achieving the goals that I want to. And so that's why I'm talking about growth and progress, and I look at the decisions I made. I look at why my life is the way it is now. I was always an intelligent kid. I was always the head of the pack. But I used to let stupid shit affect me. Oh, shit, son of a bitch. What the fuck? Fucking bug came out and see that bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I got to kill that motherfucker. Hold on, Pip. Hold on. Yeah, they'll tell you about Martin, but they won't tell you about Malcolm, and there's a reason why. But again, that's not their job to tell you that. Why would somebody want to teach you about something that goes against, their cause, their agenda, or what they're trying to preach? Man, yeah, that bug, look, that motherfucker, like, I thought I was tripping because I seen him on peripheral, and then that motherfucker, like, ran across my head. Hold on, I see him posted. We finna get gangster. See, I was prepared just for this moment. Look, I'm gonna have to record that. How far was that in? About 8 minutes in. Let me take note of that. I'm gonna have to, like I said, because I want to start taking like clips and stuff from the Kush and start resharing them bitches. That bitch ass motherfucker. Hold on. That's what happens when you're out in the garage. Shit gets crazy, man. Oh, bitch. Hold on now. Oh, that motherfucker there. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. I gotta look. Y'all give me un segundo. I gotta go attack this motherfucker. That motherfucker disrespected me, man. That motherfucker ran up on me because like I didn't think it was real, and that's why I jumped back. I was like, because at first I thought, because sometimes I see like little shit, and it'll be shadows, it'll be whatever else it may be. And hold on, y'all give me 1 second. I gotta look. This motherfucker beefing, my nigga. I gotta go. Hold on. See, I'm talking about growth and progress. He didn't just made me regress. Give me 1 second. You ain't gonna just disrespect me like that, Pimp. Hold on, not while I'm on stream. Give me 1 second. Hold on. This nigga. All right, sorry about that. Well, the bug is dead. Fucking son of a bitch. The bug is dead. Somehow my headphones ended up in some water, and I've torn down half of the Soft Sports studio. But the problem is solved. He won't disrespect me ever again. So anyway, we're not going to talk about growth and progress. The bug will have no growth and or progress because he came in here disrespecting, but put some respect on my name. Okay, sorry about that little hang up. Real Family gets absolutely no credit for the. Actually, truly, honestly, Real Family got a delayed dead because he was spamming me, and so because of his spamming, I ventured off and did other stuff just to prove a point. But here's the thing, y'all wouldn't have been able to see it anyway. So it's like I had to go escape. All I would have saw was me getting up. It was a one-hitter quitter. Look. I took a size 15 fly swatter and made sure I didn't miss. But anyway, talking about progress, growth, and doing better and doing things like that. I'm definitely going to share that bit. That shit's going to be funny. I'm going to share that on my regular page and on the Kush did. That shit was funny. So here's the thing. Look, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna look like old buddy on that fucking. Did y'all see that? But this motherfucker called himself having some waves. He had this shit on so fucking tight that shit had left an imprint on his shit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking forehead look elongated and shit. But what I'm saying is though, like I said, I've been looking at a lot more. Get that out the way. A lot more shit about, like I say, about slaves. I mean, motherfuckers who really were at the bottom. The motherfuckers that we always want to talk about. Oh, such and such were slaves, and we've been oppressed, and a lot of these things. And I went back, and I'm just like, well, how were there slaves? How were there people back when racism was real who were successful? And, because these were the people who were on the bottom, the real bottom of the pile. Not now, where you have every fucking opportunity in the world to be something. So I've been studying a lot of that, and some of these stories are amazing. And so, these people didn't make any excuses for themselves when they had real oppression and limitations holding them back. How can anybody these days make an excuse for themselves to justify their existence? You know what I'm saying? And so that's my thing, and that's where I say, no more excuse. There's no justification for not winning. The only reason you're not winning these days is if you choose not to win. And so therefore, that is not an option. Again, you can't be lacking and expecting to get 308 mil stacking. So like I say, I guess this whole point is to say, we got to have goals. We got to have the best shampoo and body wash. I don't fucking know. Use some fucking Old Spice or whatever the fuck. Use some Axe or some Old Spice. I don't know whatever the fuck y'all use. I fucking just use soap. And the shampoo I use probably wouldn't be the best recommendation for y'all. So yes, no lacking, man. No lacking. Got to get the paper stacking. Lactose and lactose intolerant. So like I say, man, it's just about growth, progress, man. I want to see the world. I want everybody to do well. But like I say, I'm removing all the bullshit out of my life. First, and I guess maybe this concept wouldn't have came if I didn't stop smoking or some of the other habits. I'm not saying I'm never gonna smoke again. I like the reefer. You got to have a relax. You got to relax. Every now and then, we lactose intolerant. No, we're definitely not in the toes. That'll never be. Wise, what's the motherfucking deal? Just a black and mild. That is all. So I say no reefer. And so, but like I say, so my thing is now I'm just cutting everything out, man. Like everything that can push a negative vibe into my view. I'm creating a worldview. I'm creating my own echo chamber. Again, like I look at all the politics and shit and was kind of getting into that, and I was letting that affect me. And, everybody's bitching. And I'm tired of hearing people bitch, whether you're right or wrong. people would rather bitch and feel like they did something by bitching than actually going out and getting shit done. You know what I mean? And so it's like, so one of the things, like I say right now, like I'm cutting out the rap music. Like, cause like, here's the thing. One, I'm not finna go back to selling no dope, dog. Like, that's not what I'm gonna do. And the only time these fucking concepts, these thoughts ever come into my head, cause it's just like, man, you know, if I just got back on a little hustle like I was, you know, blah, 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 all the shit, I could make some serious upgrades to the sauce real quick and, you know, fix a couple other little issues I got going on. And man, we could just, it could really take off. But one, I made a promise somebody a long time ago that I wasn't going to do that, you know. So I want to be a man of my word. So like I said, I'm cutting out the rap. The only thing I say I will leave in my repertoire is Currency and what's his name? Nipsey Hussle. Because the fact that they talk about establishing and building business and shit like that, you know, that's, you know, they of course there's a little bit of drugs. I don't really talk about really smoking weed and fucking, but really getting into business and doing things. And, you know, then I'm going to be selective about the things that I listen to. Like, so kind of like this weekend for the most part. Yeah. Like right now I've been listening to Coltrane, a lot of Miles Davis, a lot of jazz, dog. Just, I got to get my mind in a different place. Like I've been telling y'all, I got this app that I'm working on that I feel like, honestly, this is going to be like no bullshit. The last one I thought would be successful. I didn't think it would be like, you know, somebody would do the exact same thing and make, you know, $308 million. But this one right here, there's nothing like it. And this is an opportunity. I refuse to let another opportunity like that slip by on me. And I feel like this can be a fucking a multi-million-dollar opportunity, you know, like no bullshit. And so I have to cut out all the bullshit. If I got to quit smoking for a few months, even a couple of years or something, or whatever it takes, you know, if I got to cut all the negative thoughts and concepts out of my mind to be able to focus and create, I can't be stopped, man, because, you know, I've lived enough life here and there. I've been ups, I've been downs. I ain't never been a millionaire. But I've had some good times. I've done some fun shit. I've done some bullshit, and I've been at the very bottom. And climbing out of that ain't no fun, because it's not just the financial aspect of it; it's the mental aspect of it. And so I just know I have an opportunity here. And so again, like I say, I can't listen to all these people who are crying about, oh, you know, this is happening to us and that is happening to us. But you crying about this shit, but then you're promoting a lifestyle that is entirely negative, and then you wonder why negative things happen. Like, I'm not knocking nobody, man. Get your hustle on. But I'm not a rapper. I'm not into the rap game. I'm not into the rap hustle. Again, I'm not selling dope. I'm not fucking with that shit. So, hey, Heidi, what's the motherfucking deal? And so the thing is, yeah, it's a new way, man. Like, we're living in an age where digitally you can come up. You can just got to think of something, fix a problem that needs to be fixed, and you can make millions. And so, you know, I just can't do it. Like, because like I said, I'm watching these videos. I've been watching all this stuff, and like I said, I watched a bunch of things about, you know, people who actually start out as actual slaves who end up becoming millionaires because they solve problems within their community, because, you know, others were excluding them, and they still were successful. So when I hear people cry and complain, oh, we can't do this and we can't do that, or there's no this, that, and the third, and then I start discovering from that, you know, good grief. Ooh, shit. God grief, good grief. You know, when I started, like I say, watching the slaves, and then I'm watching the more things about, you know, they talk about, you know, affluent blacks and things like this, because this is what I relate to, because people sit here and say, you know, oh, this don't happen. Because when you listen to motherfuckers out the hood sit there all the time and tell, oh, this can't happen, we getting beat up and we getting all these other things are happening and everything. I refuse to subscribe to that. And like I say, a lot of people get offended by that shit. I really don't give a fuck. Because what that is you're letting a weakness creep into your mind. You're letting something tell you that you're limited, man. I don't believe any man is better than me. I don't believe that anybody can. Thank you. Appreciate that. She give me a can of whoop ass. My thing is that I can no longer subscribe to any form of weak mind state. I can't do it, because again, I say, like, I felt like when I look back at all the gifts I was blessed with, like I said, I was gifted with an intelligent mind. But when I was in school, I started to realize I was the only black kid in all my classes, you know, and getting gifted and talented education. So all my classes, I have to be, you know, feeling like I'm some type of sellout or I'm missing out on some bullshit because shit, all the niggas over here, man, I'm the only nigga in this class. It feels weird, not realizing how special I was, man. And then, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, you know, I had the mind to do things. I was on the right track, but I let something distract me. I let something confuse me. I let something. I'm speaking too fast for you. Lo siento. I know a little bit, un poquito. I'll do my best to slow it down. So, I have to speak in Spanish until she learns English. Okay, see. But the thing is, you know, I look at why so many of my people make excuses, man. Why is that? Because we don't see certain things. We're told that it's this, but then I go back and I've been looking at shit, motherfuckers who were getting rich in the 1870s, the 1800s. I mean, there were blacks who were rich at the time of the Civil War. So why? How did they do it? It was the mind state. And like I say, this doesn't have to apply if you're black. My whole concept is about, you know, overcoming the lies, the bullshit, and the barriers. And this was from yesterday, I think. I think I played yesterday. I kept fucking up. I kept dying. But it's not that I must have, because you have to understand the mind state between your wants and your needs. Because if you approach something and say, hey, I want this, what is that? Yo quiero, what is it? Este? I don't know. I forgot. But I want this, as opposed to I need this, would be what yo necesito. A need and a want, you're going to approach these things different, because a need, I mean, if you need something like you need air, we have all heard the Eric Thomas, the world famous video, you know, you want it like you want to breathe. I want it. But not only do I want it, I need it. And so I'm just looking at the decisions and the things that I've made and what the things I've let affect me, and the beliefs that I bought into. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, because I think if anybody subscribes to this belief, I would support them in their beliefs 100%. If you feel like you can be better than what you are, I believe in you. I know I'm better than decisions that I've made, the accumulation of all the things that I've done in life. And it's time for a drastic change. So like I say, again, the rap music is out. The listening to people bitch about all kind of shit from politics, whatever side they're on, or whatever it may be. I don't have time for any of that. Is there no foul language? Yes, I'm a good Christian man. Well, used to be. But like I said, so, you know, I just look, and I was watching things, and I've seen things that I've never seen before, because I never chose to see them. You know, and again, I go look at these tycoons and these guys who built legacies for themselves and how they did it. You know, again, coming out of poverty, coming out of a time when people were making $1 a day, $1.50 a day, to become millionaires. And we're living in a day and age where people want $15 an hour. You know, there's people who didn't see that in a week. So there's going to be two things that's going to happen, real family. One, I don't wear chains. Never have, never did. I had a chain one time in junior high school, something like that, and somebody stole it. And I was going to get another one, but then it's just like, why did I even want to change it? Because, I mean, I don't even know what the point is. Like, I'm not a big chain guy. But if I did have a chain, and you ever tried to take it, that'd be the worst mistake you ever made in your life. Because it wouldn't be about the chain. It wouldn't be about that. That's not. It'd be about the disrespect. and I'd have to hurt you very badly. So think about that. Peep the do-rag. Yes. Look. I'm trying to clean. Look, I've been a change man. I get my hair done, and I've changed my whole life, huh? But I just want people to know that it can happen. But I guess, talking about it is one thing, but it's kind of permeated my thought process the last few days. And so it's just, I want growth and progress, because I want this to be better. I want the things that I do, the visuals that I present you guys, I want things to be better. And so that's why I'm really adamantly working on this app, because y'all know Sauce Sports. Y'all know me. Y'all know the Kush. Nobody's ever going to want to sponsor the Kush Den for the subject matter, the language, for whatever political reasons. I don't think any side would want to align with this. And it's going to be me that's going to have to make this thrive and do what it does. And so I'm just sitting here thinking, I was like, if I can make this thing happen and make this thing become successful, then I can fund everything that I want to. I can fund everything I want to do. I can create what I want to give to the people. And so, I'm in a period of effort. Executing with extra effort. And like I say, subtracting all the negativity. I can only put positive shit in front of my eyes. I can only see success in front of my eyes. I refuse to look at trash. I refuse to look at anything from an impoverished mind state. You got to surround yourself with the things that you want to achieve. Brandon, Snoop is fucking rich, okay? Snoop is fucking rich. It doesn't even matter. I'm sure it is, though, because he's Snoop. So I'm sure they're gonna pay for it, because he's got real celebrities and shit coming on. But eventually, hopefully we'll get to that one day. But that would be something I'd like to do. Shit, I wouldn't mind, if I had the things going right. Shit, pay for a interview or two and have some shit going on. Devin was at fucking McGregor Park today. I should have pulled up, but I ain't see it until late. This is Tomb Raider, the Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm telling you, that strawberry milk is dangerous. And so again, like I say, man, just from this point forward, I definitely want y'all to hold me accountable, because I'm going to hold myself accountable first and foremost. I have to do better. I have to provide better. I have to do greater things for not only this channel, but, especially for the sauce. And there will be recorded videos. I haven't recorded a video in a while. I will be dropping some recorded videos in the sauce tomorrow. It might be 3 watching. Like I say, this viewer count thing goes in and out, so I don't know. But like I said, I have to do better. I have to create better. And so, like I say, I'll be recording some videos for tomorrow's sauce, and I'm going to make sure to put some extra effort into it. But again, if you feel like I'm regressing in quality or I'm regressing in effort, if you ever feel like there's a constructive criticism that you can share with me, I'm always open and willing. Because like I said, I've been noticing little things. It was an anchor I was watching, and I've been studying his mannerisms, the way he speaks, the way he, kind of inflects and things like that. And, I want to adopt some of that. I mean, everything is everything. Yeah, and I agree with you, Clone of Greatness, and I appreciate that, man. Do I get another promotion for bringing a friend? We'll talk about that. We'll discuss that. We'll definitely discuss that. And it's just like, man, I can't do it anymore, because I look at, like I say, I look at myself, and like I say, not to be braggadocious, but I mean, I am gifted in certain areas. Like I say, I was a smarter kid. I didn't maximize and capitalize on that intelligence. I still can figure things out if I put, the effort to it. But I definitely didn't capitalize on my intelligence. It's not like I'm dead. I can still do it. But, there's benefits in which I should have definitely taken more advantage of. I was blessed to be a taller gentleman. You know, everybody's not given that gift. You know, and that's a thing. I like to think that I'm stunningly handsome. Hey, Jack, what's going on? Yeah, watch your old lady, because it's all gravy. No, but I mean, I'm just looking at that because, like I said, I was in the grocery store earlier today, and dudes like literally clutching their chick like, dog, I'm not out here looking for your old lady. I'm cool, man. Like that old Honcho is gone. You know, I had another nickname back in the day, and if y'all keep your eyes open every now and then, some old folks who slide through, they may call me that, and there was a reason that I was called that. But yes, getting groceries. But like I was at the I was getting some fish out the deli, you know, getting some salmon, and it's just like, dude, old lady, it's like all in my grill, like all in my mouth, like can you pick out what you want? Don't worry about what I got going on over here, you know. And then, like I say, and then I'm walking around, and there's guys, you know, I'm not the biggest person on earth. There are guys bigger, wider than me. I wouldn't say, you know, strong, whatever. These motherfuckers. So you can just see, like, how men act around their old lady. Like, I don't want your chick, dog. Like, it's not that. Let me see. Hold on. I learned something like that. What is it? Ckin habla español, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It was early this morning I did that. I'm trying to pick up some new stuff. Un poquito. But my thing is, and I'm just looking at these things. I'm like, why is that? Why? What are you nervous for, big butt? Now, it could have been just like, this large black guy is next to my lady. I got to protect her. Get away from me, Negrito. But, you know, there's not, I'm not attacking anybody. Like I said, I've definitely, like I say, it is what it is. But, I mean, like I say, just like, why is that? Because I've never do that. Like, I've never done that. Like, you walk by, motherfucker walk by, you start want to clutch on your girl, trying to grab on her and shit. Like, if you're not secure in your situation, then you just not secure in your situation, man. There's absolutely nothing that I can do about that. So it's just very interesting. Matter of fact, what is going on with old Mexico? Are they soccer balling right now? What's going on? You know, I'll let my shit go out. Excuse me. This is awful. I can't lie. These fucking black balls are awful. But I gotta do something for the den, so it is what it is. You know, it's a crazy deal. Mexico ain't going nowhere. I'm just curious. I've been seeing a whole lot of love for Mexico. Like, I don't know what's going on in America. I see a whole lot of love for Mexico and a whole lot of hate for Mexico. So I don't know which is which. That's my dig. I don't you know, that's my take. I don't know. But again, like I said, but it's not just about me. You know, it's about you guys too. Like I say, I want growth and I want progress in your lives. I want you guys to look at different aspects of your lives and see where you can improve, where things can be increased, where, you know, you can maximize your production, you can maximize your abilities. It was something I was reading, and that's funny. You know, something I was reading, and it's something a lot of people don't do because they feel a particular way about it. But basically, the guy was saying, man, use your fucking unfair advantages. Whatever leverage you have in this life, use your unfair advantages. And that's your benefit. I mean, fuck it. Who cares? If it's something that you can do superior to the next person, then you need to do that. Don't feel bad about any advantages you have in life. Because, I mean, that's something I've never understood when people, you know, talk about like white privilege and all that other stuff. Like, I can understand, I guess, where you're coming from. There's a natural, I mean, there's just more. So you're just going to relate to, I don't see it as a privilege. Like, you know, it is what it is. But like, to me, like, I just don't think that way, because when you start installing these kind of terms and this type of thinking in your mind, you start defeating yourself. So that's why, like, I mean, is there some advantages? Yeah, obviously, of course, because you're going to associate with what you're more familiar with. But that's just anybody. That's just a natural response to things, you know. And so I don't use that as a thing because, like I said, it's been situations that I've been in that I've come out with the advantage of situations in comparison to people who may be of a similar race or whatever it is. To me, it's about your mentality, man. Because regardless of all the other things, people want to be affiliated with the best. And if you're the best at what you do, what am I listening to right now? This is Miles Davis. Oh, Bilal. Man, you know what? That's actually some good shit to listen to. But like I say, no more. I'm not going to listen to anything that is going to pollute my mind. I made a decision to start being better with my body. Of course, this is fucking polluting my body. But I don't inhale. So, yeah, all that good stuff. But I can't pollute my mind either, you know, because it's the same thing. It's just as bad. Because if you pollute your fucking straight country music, I'll get depressed there. The only thing I can fuck with is Chris Stapleton. That's like the only country music I sing I like, because he's almost more like the blues. But he's got a fucking soulful voice for a country singer. Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. Because, I mean, it's a lot of things that I abandoned from a young age, you know, with a desire to seek something else. And the thing that I desired to seek was trash. It was bullshit, man. Like, it's so much trash that, especially we as a society, that we love and praise, and then we complain about why we can't get to this level or why this doesn't work for us. And I'm talking about everybody, because everybody complains. But it's simple. It's not about adding a whole bunch more to your repertoire. It's about subtracting the bullshit and focusing on, you know, your strengths. I actually used to listen to the Lil Baby. He was all right. I thought he was from Louisiana, but he's a fucking Atlanta dude. He makes some all right. I listened to that Lil Baby freestyle. It was cool, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Again, none of the polluting, none of the shit. Like, if it ain't positive, if it ain't about building, if it ain't about growth, I don't want it in my mind. I don't want it in my head. You know, I don't watch a lot of TV because I complain about all the shit I see on TV, but then I'm not looking at it in the same aspect when I listen to the music, when I do these things. Like, I hate reality TV. I hate the way it represents people, period. And I hate the fact that people love that shit. Like, and then they still complain, well, why can't they be successful? Why can't they do this? And why can't they do that? Because you're watching other people do their jobs. Like, even me with the sports and stuff like that. Sports is watching someone else do their job. But that's something I'm not going to let go of. What crowd? You saying the same token, I apologize, JJ Watt is more hungry for football. Yeah, because, I mean, he hasn't been himself. He hasn't been able to show his dominance in those things. So I definitely agree with you on that one. Real family, you're a strange guy. You believe Texas was very harsh for crime? Oh, let me see. Where are we at? What am I missing? I'm missing some convo here. Let's close all that out. Because again, it's like I said, it's all about you guys. Let's close that out. I got a whole bunch of bullshit still got. You smoke marijuana? Oh yeah, no, you can't. Well, technically, it's decriminalized in Houston, so you know there's that. No, I gave you power. That would be the wrong thing to do. Listen to Zero. Damn near how you get in that mind state from a young age. Zero will have you depressed. Well, I don't know. His new shit, like I say, I haven't kept up with as much. And like I say, with this new mind state that I'm adopting, I won't be. I'd rather, at this point, like I say, not an insult to any of these artists. I respect the work that they put in. I understand where they come from, and I understand that you have to be a voice for those people. But I think these people start using that voice as a crutch and believing that this is the only way it is because this artist said so, and then you got millions of people agreeing with you because they're all coming from that background. Not for me, man. I'm going to go back to being different. I'm going to go back to being an outlier. I'm going to go back to being strange, to being weird, or whatever it may be. Because I'd rather be that way. You ready for the Thanksgiving harvest? Okay. Well, yes, I'm ready to harvest, absolutely. To what crowd? Yeah, no, this is not a weed. But and Texas is harsh, but the thing is you have to be aware of the consequences of your action, and I'm definitely aware of any violations or things that I may do, and anything that comes along with that I'm more than willing to accept. That's just part of, living life on your own terms. So that's just my whole thing. Yeah, we definitely won't do cocaine in the den. Now, cocaine is a hell of a drug. We're not going to swaggy pee in the den. All right. We will when it's legal. Look, you swaggy pee for president. Is that what you're saying? 335. The drug llama. But my thing is just, man, but it's not even just about for myself. I want better for everybody. And I want people to just take time and to reflect and, what is that? Just look inside yourself and see, are you pursuing the best? And I'm sure a lot of you are. I don't know, a lot of it is just me and the shenanigans that I subscribe to and the things that I've done. But, she's a doctor. Oh, okay. Excellent. Dr. Anna. Cool. A coach at U of H spit dip into your cleats. Oh, my God. We'd have a problem. We'd have an issue. That would be like, hold on, pimp. We'd have a what bioinformatics? What is that? That's a damn whole bunch of shit going on. You sell hard to be a street pharmacist. You don't work hard to be a street pharmacist. Dope sells itself. But again, and that's another thing, like, that's another big reason why, like I said, I'm not going to go back to doing that stupid shit, dog. Like, because I want the credit for what the fuck I do. Dope sells itself, dog. Like, yeah, credit for avoiding the laws or selling a whole bunch of it, whatever, but drugs going to be here. They were here before you got here. They're going to be here after you got here. Nobody is just so great. You may, unless you didn't create some new shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the drugs sell itself. So it ain't like people looking for you. Hey, Honcho, can you make a new drug just for me? And only you can make the drug. Like, no, people are fucking like, so like, I don't want to be with that. I don't want that association no more, man. Yes. Up with hope, down with dope. I definitely have. I owe U of H, like, I still got to pay them. I think I owe like $800-900. But here's my plan. Like I say, I told y'all, like, I'm working on the app. I promise if the app becomes successful, I'd go back to school just for the sake of going. You know what I mean? And then I'd be checking out all the young Phillies on campus. I'd be rich, pulling up in my Bentley. Be like, hey, baby, you need to ride to class? Let me see that ass. Then I get hashtag me too, sued for all my money, and I'm in jail. So there you go. Man, now they been had five. What are you talking about? U of H has diversity, dog. You know, back when I was with all the diversifications and situations, man, I'm telling you, U of H was the lick, man. There's a lot of variety going on, man. It is. I have no complaints. The thing about U of H, though, is that it's a commuter campus. So if you see a fine chick at U of H, you better holler at her right then, because the chance of you seeing her again is going to be slim. So you better be on your action. You better be on your activity. You got to be active. You know what I mean? Man, go there, motherfucker. I'm telling you, like, Don't let people fool you with that old bullshit. It used to be that old Cougar High shit. Man, U of H is legit, dog. Like, and honestly, like I said, if I get my shit together to the point where, you know, everything else is comfortable, and I'd go back to school just because, like, I would possibly, like, if the money was already there, I already said that, like, if I was to ever hit the lottery or do something like that, I'd just go to school just to go to school, just to, like, learn a bunch of shit. Like, I'd spend a bunch of time learning on my own, and I just go learn a bunch of shit. Like, probably not help anybody with it, just to learn it. Yes, I would like to know her opinion. Man, the thing is, historically, because of that, but I'm telling you, there's a reason why the Big 12 did not want to let U of H in the mix, because that shit, they'd be all over. All that prestige that people have for Texas and all that, because, you know, mainly football, that shit would start declining. And not only would they lose fucking athletes, they'd start losing students, because then people would start looking at U of H differently. And then that's a lot of money they would lose. So that's the reason why it didn't happen. So fuck the Big 12. Real family, I worry about you, man. You be all inquiring about my sex life. You be like checking me out, talking about my features and stuff on the street. Like, just weird stuff. I mean, is that a Honduran thing? I mean, what's going on with that? It makes me wonder. If UH joined the SEC, it'd be game over too. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely be game over. They'd have to change the style of football they played a little bit, but you're telling me that the talent is in the city. This is a hotbed of talent. You would definitely be able to compete with the SEC. It wouldn't be any problem. The real family's Honduras. That's why it definitely it makes a lot of sense. That are monitored. Later thousands more tests. We jumping in marijuana like it's okay. I think marijuana and MDMA are two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Now, I'm not saying I do MDMA too. Like, I smoke weed, but it's too mild, I think, to have too many words about. Just like, this shit is worse than fucking weed. Man, I'm weird. How am I weird? You're the one saying all the weird stuff. I mean, I'm just saying I'm talking in general to everybody. You start saying strange things. Here's the thing. Once I see somebody fall out and pass out from smoking a little weed, then I'll get worried about it. MDMA, all of other things, I've seen people go overboard with that stuff. But you know what? You might be on to something. I gave you power. He might be from Atlanta. That might be where he is right now. Probably in Atlanta. And I seen a motherfucker from Atlanta in the middle of the street with like a little fairy hat on, dancing and sprinkling the cars. So it's very very interesting. I've heard about people saying that they use smoking, they get too paranoid. Maybe the strength of this new stuff, but again, I think it's an individual thing. It was real family. I knew it. You look like a chip thief, no cookie burglar ass nigga. No, I have not seen The Incredibles 2 yet. I'm waiting for the old lady. Once the little one gets back into town, we're gonna go take her to go see it. We'll make sure we watch the first one first, because the fucking first one's like older than she is. Like, The Incredibles 2 is not for children. It's for fucking old people with nostalgia. Yeah, I see everybody talking about Elastigirl thick and all that other crazy shit, man. That shit is wild. You say that's absurd, no weed that strong. I've heard people say it, though, but like I say, it's just, people, I guess they define their experiences. I can't tell them what they feel and what they don't feel. So that's my thing. The baby was the star of the movie. So they just had the baby because the baby wasn't in the first one. It was just the four of them in the first one, wasn't it? It's been so long. Fucking everybody was mad at what's his name? Because he said something, I guess, anti-gay, and so everybody got upset with him. The thing is, the baby wasn't the first. Okay, I was like, it's been a while. I've told you, it's been so long. Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, everybody's mad at him because they were saying something. He said some homophobic shit or something like that. And then they were trying to get on his ass. He was like, I don't give a fuck. So, I mean, shit. Like, that's the thing. Like, and that's the same mentality I got about shit. Like, man, if I ever, excuse me, when these things, you know, come to fruition, it's going to be somebody who's going to just go digging through all these Kush dens. They're going to go digging through all the salt sports because people do that type of stuff. And they're going to try to compile. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Honcho hate compilation appear in the future if I was to ever just be successful but well known. Like, I want to be successful. I don't want to be too known. Like, I'll be cool. Like I'd be cool with the follow now. I just still want to be rich. So like the app can take off and get me rich, and then we'll just keep the dens and shit like it is. But Pee Wee Herman stuff. And so I just expected, like I sincerely expected to happen. I was talking to my old lady about that too. I was like, one day I'm gonna get Me Too'd. It's gonna happen, and when it does, I'm finna go all in. Like, look, we gonna talk about all the shit that happened for me to be able to get Me Too'd. But honestly, I can't. Like, I don't think it could happen. There's like one experience. That one thing I told y'all about on the mixer, you know, the little pap, 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 pap. Other than that, you know, I can't fucking, I think I'm Gucci outside of that, man. I think I'm well protected. I fucking, cause like I said, you're not gonna catch me being thirsty in no inbox. Like, good luck with that shit. Like, I'll pay a bitch to show me some thirst in the inbox, man. Like, come on with it. You know, I ain't begging for no fucking action. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why y'all gotta tune into the mixer, because the mixer gets the most uncut of the uncut stories, because, you know, eventually mixer fades away. But I got to be careful now because they didn't upgrade the motherfucker to pro. I got to make sure the pro settings don't, make sure the videos be staying all permanent and shit. But you got to sit through a lot of bullshit on mixer to get to the good stories. You joined the pap pap. I cannot tell you, Ed, man, because there is nothing like it. And if I was to tell you, I'd have to murder you. Like I said, anybody who wants to know about it, we'll have to sign an NDA. I need an NDA agreement from you, and we're going to discuss this. And I will have a pistol on the table just to let you know how serious I am. If you think about running with my idea, I will murder you. Like, when I say, like, this one is, you know, there's a thing they always talk about when you're trying to push an idea, that you need to be able to have an elevator pitch. I've had lots of ideas that I've struggled with kind of getting a quick one-sentence elevator pitch to. This one is automatic. And anybody worth their salt in it's like it. I don't know how it hasn't been done. Like, of all the things that are going on, like, I don't know how this has not been done. And like, if I was to tell people, like, it would blow. You'd be like, what the fuck? Why hasn't anybody done this shit? Go on Shark Tank, talk trash, boy. I would. You fucking Mavericks suck. You over there getting butt fucked by Chandler Parsons, piece of shit. Now let me talk to Mark Cuban, the business owner. Hey man, what's going on? I'd have to get that shit out first. Get the money and give it to all y'all. I will give everybody $1 who retweets this. Nah, like honestly, if I got rich, like, there'd be a couple other business moves that I would make. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd do all kind of shit. I'd probably do all kind of little giveaways and adventures and parties and things like, because there would be a super dope thing. the plan I'd have for Sauce Sports would be, because there's a thing like I thought about with Sauce Sports of doing something that nobody has done as far as that aspect too, but that would cost, not like a significant amount of money to get off the ground, but it would take a little bit more change than it would to get this fucking app going. So like I say, if this shit goes and this shit takes off, when it takes off, because like I said, all it has to, the right one business person listens to this, gives me 2.5, not even 2.5 minutes, like give me 1 minute and 15 seconds with the right person, and there's no way anybody can say no. It's like it's too good of an idea. And so yeah, I'll try to look wise. I got you. I have you in the book. You trust me. Look. You go. Look, any financial situation that comes up in the near future, I'm gonna be giving you a call. So yeah. So I mean, like I say, it's sell Honcho stock. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Look, I'm gonna do like Arian Foster. Look, if you believe in me, buy stock in my future. But I would definitely I'd have all kind of, it'd be like monthly meet and greets. Like I'd definitely turn the fucking sauce all the way up. The Kush Den, we'd have to have meet and greets in Colorado, but I do like a special. I'd fly a couple of people out, we do some little flight giveaways or something. Well, what I'm doing actually, like I say, is I'm kind of taking the easy way out. Because I mean, if you have the ability to orchestrate and organize people, you can get things done. So I can't tell you exactly how I'm doing it, but if you have a plan, you can get it done. You don't have to necessarily be a super skilled coder or anything like that. But I'll be up to shit. I'll be doing some things. I'll be up to some, man. That's actually a great idea. Look, somebody need to plug me in with Chameleonaire, because he already got the right mindset. If you give me 1 minute and 15 fucking seconds, I'm telling you, of anybody with some sense and a couple of bucks in their pocket, they will be throwing money at. Sauce Porn Productions will come one day. Sauce Porn Productions. Coming to a porn hub near you. But like I say, yeah, definitely. What the hell are you talking about? Real family. What about you? I don't know about you. I'm gonna leave you in Honduras, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look. Whatever corner you own in Atlanta right now, that's where I'm gonna leave you at. So, but again, like I say, it's just about growth and having faith. But the thing, like I say, these things will come to fruition because I've changed my behaviors and will continue to progress and change the behaviors needed. Just a little nervous, put this shit out. No, I'm not tuning in to no more goofy shit, like none of that goofball shit. If it's not in line with my beliefs, like I'm not paying attention to it. From now on, I'm only paying attention to people who are in the field, who are in the lane I want to be in. Rappers, no more rappers, dog. Like I'm not hating, not knocking it. I respect the ability to put words together. But I will. I mean, like if they're talking about something, it has to be super positive, dog. Would you say the more mature since started the Kush deal? I don't even say it's just maturity. I guess because these are things that I've always felt inside I wanted to do, but I think more disciplined at this point. And that I can blame on the reefer, because when I smoke my I won't say that my motivation declines, but I just be like I'd be less inspired because I'd be like, I can put this off till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, like that. It's just something right with the world that everybody knows is fuck. Yeah. But I mean, the thing is, we complain about how shit is all messed up, but then you look around and you look at all the shit the same people who are complaining, they're all in support of some type of off the wall. It's either some type of unhealthy living or unhealthy consumption of television, food, music, just negative activity. The lines between class and trash have just kind of dissolved a little bit, because what you have is people who are, because now that this, with social media and how this culture permeates everything, people who normally wouldn't fuck with certain shit because that wasn't a part of their lifestyle, they see it now, and people become enamored with this flash. They become enamored with these lifestyles that are suitable to no one, and people go out and they try to emulate these lifestyles of rich people because they see it everywhere, and they want people to think they're rich or living well, and they're fucking themselves off. Like, motherfuckers will literally blow their rent money in the strip club to try to impress some motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about them, and then you're paying the bill of some broad who's probably fucking spending the money on coke instead of paying fucking for the shit her kids need, you know, and they're okay with that. Like, you know, niggas complain about, this is like, cause this is the angle I look at it at the most, because like motherfuckers will complain about, cause it ain't just niggas, everybody does it now. But the mentality has just caught everybody up. We'll complain about, you know, being oppressed and not having money, not having these things going on, but then they'll go blow a whole fucking check at a strip club and be okay with that and feel like they've accomplished something to impress some people who don't give a fuck about them, man. So it's craziness. No, I hadn't finished Tomb Raider. I have not finished it. Oh shit, I need to go take care of that. But, you know, it is what it is. Just feel near death. What are you trying to hide over there, killing people? Damn. No, oh yeah, that's why I stopped playing last night, because the fucking shit, there's like a glitch in one of the last fucking levels, and the fucking little character don't show up, so I kept trying to do the thing. I was trying to fucking do the thing, but it kept like shooting me every time I tried to do the shit. Excuse me. All right, I gotta power back up here because I still gotta work out tonight. I got a plan, man. I gotta stick to the script. There's goals that must be accomplished in this life by the Honcho, and it is what it is. Hold on, look. Let me take a little sip of my scissor. Can't let y'all see what I'm drinking on. Like right now, what the fuck is, how did Snoop Dogg in my fucking playlist? Kim and Snoop Dogg have a fucking song? Man, Kim is actually a underappreciated artist, man. So if y'all are not familiar, like some good some good smooth, relaxing vibes, check out an artist named Kim. Has some good music, man. Very good music. As a matter of fact, I remember I saw him in concert at the rodeo once, so that's cool. But I'm looking at the time here, people, and I want to say that y'all are cool people. I want to say thank you because, again, I say it all the time that, you know, spending time is the one asset that you can never recoup, and the fact that, you know, you're willing to sit here and listen to me talk crazy and interact with the crazy guy on YouTube talking all kind of nonsense. I appreciate that, man. Y'all listen to me spill my my sauce, listen to me say all kind of off the wall shit. I appreciate it. And we may do it again soon. I want to shout out to Heidi. And I want to shout out to Unique, even though she isn't with us this evening. If I do a mixer, it'll be quite late. I'm gonna go to the gym first for a little while. I probably won't go too hard because even though I've been scheduling myself a certain set of workouts and things to do, I will listen to my body, and I'm not gonna overpush certain things. But I will get in a quality workout. I just want to say thank y'all because the ladies were the only ones who reached out to me. They sent me a bunch of good show topics, and so yeah, she seems like a pretty cool person. Heidi's all right in my book. No complaints. Except she's got to work on that orange Fanta addiction. But other than that, no complaints. Then you did the other day give me a topic suggestion, and we ran with that. I cannot lie about that. Shout out to Dr. Rabbit. Heidi should co-host a Kush in the future. I mean, anytime the Terminator wants to come on and co-host, I'm more than when the door is open, you know. Oh man, you know what? We're gonna have a serious discussion about that. We'll seriously talk about it. While I'm in the gym tonight, I'm gonna think about that. And you definitely deserve some moderator duties. You've been putting in work. You've been definitely fucking with the sauce and been a very good friend of the den. Can't complain about that. You know, can't complain about that. You have definitely been putting in a lot of work. So we'll discuss it. And again, everybody else, you guys definitely hold it down. You guys make it worthwhile. And so if don't nobody appreciate y'all, I appreciate y'all. If y'all are going through anything, man, it's gonna be all right. You know, I guess I got to try to end on a positive note. I've been ranting and raving about all kind of shenanigans and other things. Yeah, it's not that easy. I gave you power. You know, no, I'm not even gonna say that. You know, she has the vagina advantage. It's the fucking Kim that I'm listening to. It's the music all smooth, so it's got me all in the hey, look, man, you know what's going down. Nah. But I really do appreciate y'all, man. It's just like I say, you know, I don't ever want to be that guy. Like I'm not a person who's really even though I'm fucking got like 52 channels and 50 of them I don't fucking use. It's not about the attention seeking. It's not about anything like that. But I do enjoy interacting with y'all. And so, like I say, every time y'all show up, I appreciate it because you could be doing a million other things. And the fact that y'all either fucking with me in the Soft Sports or the Den or whatever it may be, it's it's greatly appreciated. So, excuse me. I'm gonna call it a wrap. Real family might be like the last to get a wrench. I'll probably throw a Jags fan a wrench before Real Family get a wrench. So no worries about that. We'll talk about it. Raph, you've been holding down. You know. My thing is just the Kush doesn't have as much activity as the sauce and things. So I really be mentally, I plan on keeping the moderators to a limit till it grows. But so that's what I say. I'm a want to keep it I'm going to keep it a little level. But as this thing starts to blossom and as it starts to grow, and, I definitely got you in mind. You're definitely on my short list. So no worries, man. But let's call it a wrap, man. I'm going to get my ass out of here, stop stalling. And, look, I had to do that to prove that I wasn't a sexist. I've been getting accused of being a sexist and a misogynist, which I don't disagree with. I'll accept the misogynistic. I have no problem with that. But I appreciate it, Dr. Rabbit. Society, I gotta get with man things on that. It's been me because, like I said yesterday, the fucking actually, what happened, we were supposed to do one Friday. And Friday, my old lady took both sets of keys. And so I was stuck. And I don't recall the fucking access code to the garage. And without the fucking key to get in the door, then, I'm stuck like Chuck. And she also has thank you, Anna. Yeah, special shout out to Anna, man. I'm glad you came through. Shout out to Heidi for inviting Anna. We appreciate it. We enjoyed your company. Yeah, we're adding some bilingual activity to the Kush Den. But I definitely like to see your response, and hopefully you stick around. And being the doctor that you are, maybe we can conduct a live study whenever I do decide to partake in the Mary Jane again. We can have an observation and see. We'll do some tests. It'll be the first live psychiatric evaluation or whatever it is. I'm not going to get operated on. Stay away from that. We can play Operation. That was a fun game. I haven't played that in years, but we can definitely play Operation. But yeah, so now, I got to fucking learn I forgot what the fuck it is. Like, I do not know the code to key into the fucking garage, and that's awful. My old lady don't know it either. We're so fucking lazy. She has the fucking clicker, and I have the fucking key, so there's that. But, okay. You know what? Let's talk about that soon. Next time you come around, I'd like to deep dive into your background. Maybe you can share some knowledge with us. It's always good to have informed and intelligent people around to steal their information, to pick their brain. Why you gotta do my boy Sticky like that, man? James Harden, why you gotta be all that, man? Yes, I can sense it. I definitely can sense the intelligence. I don't think that you would associate with too many numbskulls. I think you hang around enough of us in soft sports in the den, Heidi. Yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm just because I'm really stalling it, and I don't want to do it, but I'm finna go do it. And honestly, I'm kind of stalling because I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody in that bitch. Because I like to have everything to myself, so I can just kind of move and free flow smoothly without anybody getting in my way. So, I'm treated a loyal mod like shit. Yeah, you feel like the hall monitor. Right now, I'm going as my body tells me. My goal is to try to, hit 4 times a week, because that was the old regimen I was on my senior year of high school, and that was solid. And just you working out certain, areas each day. Like one day maybe like backs and biceps, then it might be shoulders might get a dedicated day. Legs, of course, get a dedicated day. I had it written down. Like I said, I'm not back into my full regimen. Like I said, I'm just kind of keeping it as I'm just kind of seeing my body responds to things as I'm getting back in these first couple of weeks. I definitely have some aches and some joints. But really, honestly, like the majority of the shit I try to do is body weight. But if I can't think of any body weight exercise, then I'll go do some free weights. So, it is what it is. Do I not? I guess I really don't wear. Do I motherfucking me? I guess I don't. I don't fucking. I guess I don't wear. I guess I really just let the jungle hair go most of the time. I don't ever be wrapping this shit up. So it is what it is. You know. So yeah, do rag day. It is what it is, man. So, Kush Den, friends in the Kush Den. I'm going to stop stalling out. I'm going to get my ass on the motherfucking grind like I need to. If I have some energy later, I may, if they want to find it, copy and paste. I do believe I've come across, I saw your gram. So I have to see. Man, I hate running. Okay, I just don't. And then look, I live in a area where there is a significant number of Caucasians. So if I did go running outside, they'll think I stole something and get arrested. So, you know, that's how that works. And y'all think I'm joking, but that shit actually happened to a good friend of mine. And he's like, fucking law gave him a hard ass time. And he's a veteran and all this other shit. And like pressed him about his fucking, like, trying to act like he wasn't in the army and a bunch of shit, man. You know, it is what it is. So, you know, a lot of these military steps. Look at this dude, dog. Man. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, check her out. And if I'm not mistaken, if it's the one I think that I saw, and I do believe it is, y'all go check out Anna. Yeah, I think y'all would definitely y'all be in for a pleasant surprise. Yeah, Shaq was out there tricking all his money off on strippers for his birthday this weekend. So, you know, there's that. I might get on the treadmill today. I really don't like doing it. I really don't. I might get on the treadmill, but the treadmill to me is just like, it's not sufficient enough. If you're going to run, I might as well actually go out and run on fucking, you know, run on like a path and get it. But I need to, because Scotty's out of shape. And me and Scotty actually used to run a few years back. And so I'd actually get up and take Scotty running. We'd get a good run in. But here's the deal. Yeah, depending on, like I said, how long I decide to work out today, make it on a PUBG. You know, we'll see. But this time, for real, sincerely, my friends in the den, y'all the coolest motherfuckers I know, man. And I appreciate y'all, as always, for holding it down like POP. And with that being said, I'm going to politely kick y'all asses the fuck out. Until next time, adios.